Have you ever had an RC plane that had bent, wrinkled foam? It just made your plane look really ugly. Well, in this video, I'll show you how to pop out those wrinkles to make your plane look a lot nicer. Stick around and I'll show you how. Wrinkled foam can actually make your plane look really ugly and not too scale-like. But with this simple trick, using basically heat, in my case I'll be using the hanger 9 sealing iron. With this simple trick, this will make the foam pop out and make your plane look a lot nicer. So all you're going to need is kind of a source of heat, something that can get your, the foam out. Probably maybe a good heat is around 138 degrees Fahrenheit. We don't want to go too hot because it's going to make the foam pop out and look swollen, and it's just going to have these big foam dots everywhere. It's just not going to make your plane look nice either. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn my sealing iron on to, ouch, maybe, oh, it's already on, huh? Well, yeah, it is. I'll turn mine maybe up to 138, like I mentioned. Oh. Here we go. And I'm going to go ahead and wait a little bit. So basically all this does is it's going to heat up the foam a little bit, and it's just going to pop the foam back out into place. Now if we look here, I know I chose the wrong color, white with white, it's terrible colors, but if you see here we got some wrinkles in the paper. Unfortunately it won't get the wrinkles out in the paper, it'll only get the wrinkles out in the foam. So as you guys can see here, the foam is a bit messed up and the paper is also a little messed up. Now that we got our heating iron is all heated up, we can go ahead and start applying some heat to it. You guys can use a hot boiling water, but I wouldn't recommend that, as some planes could get their foam could get swollen because it's a little too hot. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get my sealing iron here. I'm just gonna rub, kind of do this, go over, try not to burn your hand now. I'm gonna go over it very slowly in circle motions. We don't want to keep it in one place, otherwise it's gonna get the foam too hot and it's gonna cause the foam to be swollen. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and do circle motions, one wrinkle at a time. And as you guys can see, just by a few motions, you guys can see that some of the wrinkles are already kind of coming out. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and continue those circular like motions here. Just like that, keep going. And then make sure you check on the foam once in a while. You don't want to keep doing your circles too much, as that can cause swollen foam, and we all don't want that. Just gonna keep doing these circular motions. It may take a few minutes depending on what type of foam you have and kind of paint is on it. So just keep doing this, keep on keeping on. And I'm gonna go ahead and check. Oh, a little hot there. Yeah, be careful, your foam could be a little hot. And as you guys can see, it is coming out pretty well. And if you guys also notice, it could help strengthen the foam around the wrinkled area. I can actually feel that it's actually improved and the foam is popped out. So this this wrinkle, I should say, this wrinkle could use a little bit more heat, just a little bit more. Now my degree temperature is set to 138, so you guys can adjust your heat temperature accordingly. And keep going in circular motions like this. And there we go. And yes, we have a pretty drastic change from the last time we checked. Looks like the wrinkle is kind of basically gone a little bit. If you guys kind of see, the wrinkle is probably about there. You could see like a big kind of crease in the foam over there. But now it's actually kind of gone. But we're only seeing this because of the paper. Now, unfortunately, we cannot heal the paper. I'm actually using 20 by 30 foam board here, so if you guys are using this on a plane, it will look different, but your guys' wrinkle marks will still be there from the paint. Unfortunately, you cannot heal that with your heating iron or your heat source. You're going to have to do that manually by painting it. I will not show you how to do that in this video, but I'm just showing you guys some basic tips on how to pop your foam out. Now that that first wrinkle is done, we'll move on to the second one. Now, if you guys think your wrinkle isn't finished yet, go ahead and go over it with a few more circles. And go ahead and stop when you think it looks nice. And we are finished. As you guys can see, there's been a pretty major difference in the foam wrinkles. It has gotten better. Give it a few minutes to kind of cool down, as the wrinkles will kind of pop out a little bit more. But unfortunately, the paper wrinkles are still there, and we can still see it. But like I said, I'm using a 20x30 foam board with paper wrapping on it, so your guys' results will look a bit different than mine. But if you guys put too much pressure on your iron, it will cause this kind of it can cause this kind of, how should I put this? This little downhill and uphill. It will cause a little bend or dent in the foam, so make sure you try to don't put too much pressure on it, otherwise something like this will happen. And yeah, this pretty much looks pretty good. And just give it a few minutes to dry and it should pop out. And yeah, if you guys need to go back over it and keep doing your circles, that is totally fine. Don't be afraid to do that, but like I said, just watch your temperature and watch how many times you do the circles, because your foam could get swollen, and we don't want that from happening. And yeah, this concludes our video today. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys like these tutorials, please let me know in the comment section. If you guys want to see a certain tutorial, please let me know in the comment section below, or through a video request form on my about page. Links will be in the description. Links to the heating iron, sealing iron will be in the description as well, as some recommended temperatures and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys found this video useful, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.